Okay, so it was an actual accident that happened at the BMV.
Whoops.
Yeah, someone had a medical condition and it affected their driving.
The other thing, I really hate... I hate people.
I know the feeling.
I have to. Okay, so what I have to do now is load into the save, and then load out of that save to load into another save because the cursor disappeared again.
If
I forgot I didn't need my. I'm gonna need to get shelves for all certain things. I'm gonna have to reorganize a lot. Okay. Load. I forgot where I left off. All I know is I was killing something. Okay. I started about on time. You guys, can one of you watch the stream and see if you can actually hear me?
Oh, I can't change my screen. I'm in a cutscene, sorry. Second.
It's okay.
alright, I'll check it out.
Alucard, I hate when a cutscene triggers because I hate you can't pause them.
And now gotta wait for the freaking advert to finish.
Sorry.
Don't be, it's how you make your money from it.
I'll finish that quest.
Okay, your audio's working.
Good, so I didn't fuck it up this time. Awesome.
No, you didn't, Boomer Queen.
I'm sorry. I was just like...
I was actually trying to sound like a freaking pilot there.
Yeah. Remember Queen, standing by. Who's attacking me? Oh shit. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Alright, gotta freaking do that to do a security key now.
I'm not dealing with any giant centipedes. Thank you very much.
Be thankful it's not human.
God, human centipede. That's a nightmare fuel.
But yeah, Billy, thanks to that freaking Mandalorian armor I got, I've been pretty much dressing up my companions as Mandos. And a lot of my freaking character outfits now use the belt and boots to it.
Gina's around. I'm talking to Ali Wally.
Yep. I just think it's funny how he lights up when she joins the chat now. Billy, you were the same way, man.
Yeah, but he's even worse because it's his first.
True.
Like, he's more of a lost puppy than I am.
Yeah.
But it's to be expected when a guy gets his first girlfriend, they're like a lost puppy.
I actually ended up engaged to my first girlfriend. We were on and off in high school.
Yeah.
But, man, when she left me, I didn't dodge a fucking bullet. I dodged a nuke. Hey, you know that song Crazy Bitch?
Yeah.
That should've been her theme.
Why can't we be friends? You know, that's one of my favorite things from the boxing episode of The Simpsons when Homer fights Richard Tatum, who's a joker. The song it plays when he enters the arena, it's Why
It was
Can't
like,
We...
can't we? Yeah, that's a classic.
Why can't we be friends? Early Simpsons was gold.
I know.
I can't really blame them on it. There were still good modern writers. It's just the problem is they run out of ideas.
They joked about that in the Futurama crossover. They used the Futurama theme. A show out of episodes crosses over with a show out of ideas.
It's like Simpsons is like I can't because some of the modern actors would write crap on actually really good shows at the moment. It's just with the Simpsons.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you meant to do? It's like
One has to survive a hobby. My kin and I yearn to
what do we
build
write?
I see.
I don't know.
Yes.
What haven't we done?
Farewell.
Yeah, there's nothing you've done. You've done everything. That's why South Park made it Greg Simpsons did it.
In South Park, freaking joked about that.
The 90s. Call me, beep me.
Witcher. Oh, wow. Not for free.
Scott, I'm trying to enjoy my favorite store on the Citadel.
Midday demons appearing when the sun reaches its zenith. Even
My
children know
favorite
that.
store is the one where you get the fishies. Because I like fishies.
I'm happy. Noon rates. They dance. They depart when. Thanks for the tip. Shame.
I have a feeling that you're gonna have a giant fish tank in the future.
You'll only
I had fish when I was a child, they died.
Oh, for a son as handsome as Alvin.
Well, have you ever seen like a giant goldfish
That's
before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a tank of them.
I'd like a bullshit.
No.
We actually called the biggest one the goldfish Magikarp.
God!
Yeah,
Was it the king of carp?
it was the king of the tank.
The Magikarp, the king of carp!
I'm gonna... No. We're not doing this today.
Oh, come on, I had to make that joke. Also, James was so camp, it was great.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey. There you go. That works.
Still, I just can't believe I found that freaking dual sword version for 100,000 credits.
Like, my Mass Effect 2 is famous for taking a while to load. Now it loads in like 5 seconds. On either the SSD.
Come from afar, see no sign. An honest woman, my dear.
My SSD was worth the price. I'm out of, but I can't do it. I don't have the I don't have the 16. I don't have the 8 gig RAM sticks yet, Kaiba.
That's alright, dude.
Then I can have 32 gig of RAM in this, and it'll be at its maximum.
I don't know what are.
And let me guess, I get
Monsters are the
to
true
buy your freaking old ones, right?
You get them for free.
You've done.
Well, I'm gonna have to pay the shipping.
I've already helped this.
Well, I won't charge you the parts. I'll just charge you the shipping.
Witcher.
Well, since that one processor is technically the Christmas present, that's about the only thing I don't have to pay it back the shipping for.
I must hurry.
I just thought the shipping would be fair, because then you want it.
Yeah.
The grumbling fisherman refused to take me to Blacktown Island.
Because I don't need those RAM sticks. I just need to find. It's really hard finding 8 gigs, 1330 megahertz RAM DDR3 RAM. It's like the rarest RAM.
You're different.
It exists, but I can only find 2 sticks of the damn shit, and I want to get all 4 at once.
A customer.
Why so surprised?
Rarely do any buy arms in murky waters. I'm no salesman like
Your father.
my father told me to sell arms.
Okay,
But
let's
if no one
see.
buys,
Is
better not to
anything
argue
else
with
on
father.
the cartel market
Maybe he wanted
today?
you busy.
perhaps
The cartel
I'm
left.
to sit quiet and sell to those who want to buy.
Let's see, I honestly don't wish to buy anything. I wish to sell some shit.
Today's flash selling on the cartel market is that stupid wartime ambassador's armor set. Not getting that. Ever.
Stop yelling at me!
Tell me your dream.
Midnight.
Where did these dreams...
One night, I saw night wraiths dancing in the fields. Even as I say this, I feel my flesh creep.
Tell me more.
I saw demons born of moonlight, wind, and the soil cooled after a day's heat. They hovered over the ground, raving. When one gazed at me, I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. I swore never to venture into the fields at night.
Thanks. I'll tend to the night wraiths.
I dislike all these visitors from afar.
Well, screw you too.
Terrible nightmare. I dreamt of an underwater city.
Wait! My legs hurt. Don't promise me a sword like yours.
The grumbling fisherman refused to take me to Blacktown Island.
My regards, Mr. Witcher.
going.
What do you want?
I need your help.
You can try.
I don't know how to say
That conceited went.
the mirror
Lost soul.
dandelion.
Good luck, Witcher.
Why don't you?
Witches live outside villages, as they all.
Abigail.
The past is past.
Let's see. There. Let's see.
Geralt?
I need your help.
Right.
I need a poem.
No problem.
Alina.
Isn't there
Not anymore.
So...
Death, Dandelion. Alina is dead, and her spirit roams the fields in daytime. Somehow we have to get her to understand that she's no longer among the living.
Not your everyday commission, but I'm a professional. Any instructions?
Don't provoke her, and no jokes. She's dangerous.
I'll need time.
You have until sunset. Meet in the fields before dusk.
Why do you stare?
Ow. Pain. That hurt.
Iambic or dactylic? Or maybe something new? I'm feeling uninspired. What a nightmare.
Handsome.
Damn, that was actually cheap for an armor set.
My sub ran out today.
Oh, you're getting old.
My condolences. Though you might be wanting to get it back next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, next month that new freaking expansion drops.
I know. You're acting like I always keep an eye on these, man.
Geese are mean. I've been chased by them, they're mean. When you've always been as short as I have. And when you're little and those geese almost tower over you, your only response is run. Just run. Okay.
There we go. I've done all the loyalty missions so far. Now I'll just do all the DLC missions. Then I can move on with the story.
Nice.
Because it's a cut-off mission where it starts, where a timer starts to tick down and you will not be able to do everything. So you do basically everything as much as you can before the cut-off point.
Let's see.
You okay?
Stop. I was sneezing it up. Probably due to all the dust that I unearthed, that I cleaned. My room was very dusty. Still is very dusty.
So you go ahead. No, I'm not gonna finish that joke.
I'm gonna hit you.
You'll bring trouble.
When she does, I'm gonna laugh.
I'll laugh.
I mean, that would require me being here. It was being there.
May I help you?
So you're saying you're not where you say you are, though. You're not all there.
I'll pass.
May I help you?
I have
Ask.
What's special?
Murky.
Tell me about.
Never heard his tragic fate? A death in the family. By Melitella, I won't speak of it.
I know the story.
May I help you?
Farewell.
Hey, Scarlet.
Yes? That smells of wine.
How can I help?
Where's the
There's a large hut in the village where the mayor spends his time, but he lives in another large
I got my
hut.
entire
So,
crew except for Legion.
I'll find it.
how can I help?
Any interesting news?
The mayor's daughter, Selena, and
Truly true.
they say Adam killed Selena when he learned she'd killed Alina.
Is that all?
How can I help?
Any interesting news?
The mayor's daughter.
Truly true.
They say
Is that all?
How can I help?
One thing.
Yes?
I'd like to.
Sure.
I'm just gonna have this move to evening. Because it just needs time for something to move.
That's unforgivable.
You fought like a lass.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I really gotta use the bathroom.
Go for it. No. Let's see. Those are weird shadows.
Gerald?
We're just gonna stop what we're doing and play poker. That's just how this works. Okay, now what?
Geralt?
Now getting back to what I actually was supposed to be doing.
How's the poem?
Could we do this tomorrow?
Too late. You'll have to improvise.
Master Dandelion, you're to play at my wedding.
Milady, Geralt and I have devised a short poem for 2 voices. Care to listen?
What?
Proceed.
His lips sealed, his eyes blank, his breast stone cold, his heart has ceased. Still in this world, yet no longer apart. Who is this man?
The deceased.
New life comes as hope springs true. His soul shines by memory embraced. The dead returns to the land of his youth to seek his beloved's face. His breast heaves, yet cold it remains. His lips move, his eyes engrossed. Returned to the world, but detained by death. Who is this man?
A ghost.
Stop! Stop! Selena killed me. My soul shall know no peace until I am avenged.
Alina, it's me, Selena. As you can see, you have been avenged.
Selena, don't blame yourself. I know you never intended to kill me.
I'm filled with regret. 'Tis justice. I am damned to wander the fields at night till the end of time.
Perhaps. But if we were able to lift one curse, I see no reason why we shouldn't.
Will you help, Witcher?
I'll try. Why did I save Abigail? Were her honor or virtue threatened? No. Because the law was being broken? No. Did I choose the lesser evil? No. The Reverend and his flock made a choice. I'm a witcher. I neither judge nor punish. I solve human problems. Not always using a sword.
Wanderer, driven on by the wind as I am, why do you disturb me?
I'd like to help.
Dear noble heart.
If I find a way.
Nay, you hate me as all do.
Let's go back to Julian.
Yes?
Who wants to get slapped?
Geralt?
I did what I could for...
How did it happen?
Alina's soul found peace. Selena.
Thank you, Geralt. I'm devastated. I was a...
Let's see.
Can I help you?
Any work?
That's right. We extract antique items from the underwater city. You'd be amazed.
Another witch?
His name is Berengar.
Thanks. We'll talk again about the Vodyanoi. I need to speak with Berengar first. Farewell.
Geralt?
What's up?
I
see.
Geralt?
Farewell.
Apparently you have to do that all in one night. And I did not. So that kind of sucks. Okay. It's quite funny though, I'll start talking to people who are like from Texas and Florida, sometimes from South Carolina, and they're like, oh, you sound like you're from the area. I'm like, no. Oh, I thought you lived in the state. No. I was like, I was raised in the South, so that gives me something. That's about it. Oh, hello, child.
Yep.
Be good.
The kid is following me.
Yo.
Hello, Kaiba. My leg hurts. Like everything hurts now. My body's like, I hate you. What the fuck is that?
Oh my nose.
Are you okay?
It hurts.
Both of you are in pain.
Yes, but Billy's always in pain. I mean, not so much.
Oh, so my pain is trivial because I'm always in pain.
No.
Berengar.
That's what you
witcher
said.
And outcast.
That's not what I said!
I finally found him.
That's what you assumed!
I'm just screwing with it.
You have assumed.
You assumed that I actually meant to assume. No, I'm just assuming to mess with you.
What do you
which
want,
makes you
Witcher?
assume that I'm
I've
assuming
been
that's
looking
what
for you,
assume.
Berengar, for some time. I have some questions.
You mean you're not looking
So what was
for
that
a
about
legendary
assuming?
suit of armor? Well, you'll have to wait because a wraith and some Brookside
I'm
will be
starting to
here any
assume that
minute.
you're both a bunch
You
of
think you can handle them?
weirdos.
Think I can't?
Dude, that's not an
Fine.
assumption. That's a fact.
Play tough. As that old stooge Vesemir used to say, let's fight and see.
Screw the rules, I'm
I can hear them
assuming.
coming. Get ready.
I've been ready since childhood. Those bastards at Kaer Morhen sorta that. Nice style, but not perfect. During a half pirouette, you leave your groin unprotected.
I don't think so.
I'll demonstrate when we get out of here.
I don't intend to discuss swordplay. What do you know about Salamandra?
Straight to the
next time I
point.
find a cheap
No
spear
way
by
I'm
gun,
laughing,
like
girl.
GG, and I might just
No.
get that instead.
I'm laughing at you.
I just hate how freaking wide the
So
speeders I got.
witchily, fast, deadly, and sure of yourself. With your unwavering sense of what's right. Think you're better than me?
I don't know, but I don't want to fight you.
Oh, that's right. The code forbids it.
Watch it. Here they come again.
I'm starting to realize the Witcher's like monster type is either big, hulking, disgusting, or naked lady. I'm just like naked lady.
Naked lady, naked lady, naked lady.
They're everywhere.
Like, that's just those are the two types they came up with. It's just those.
If you're naked, I'm no for it.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Deep, 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 deep. Bleep, bleep, dying of no life. What is my purpose? You download Chrome.
That was easy enough.
Berengar, I'm not about to get killed by a few Bruxae, if that's what you were hoping for. Let's talk.
Who said I wanted to talk? You gonna force me?
I hadn't intended to. I was thinking.
That since we're both Witchers, somehow we'd come to an agreement? To me, you're no better than that scoundrel, the professor.
What
You're
is
just
my
a
purpose?
big hypocrite.
So you worked with
download
Salamandra
crap.
after all?
I never said that.
Oh man, you
Shit.
download Chrome.
It's a crap.
Looks like we're done here.
Can we talk?
Fine, but not here. Let's go outside. Sit by my fire.
Finally.
I swear, every time I'm like, they had like 2 options for enemies, and that was it. Just those. Didn't think of anything else. They're like, what could be terrifying? Naked ladies. How? Well, how about they're naked and they have powers? Okay. And they look terrifying.
Friends, you're saying it was written by 20 teenagers, aren't you?
Yes. That is my only complaint so far. It's just like, okay. You couldn't have done anything else. No? Okay.
We can talk by the fire.
I'm gonna take... and... Let's take a tanker.
Alright, what's so urgent? I'd best start at the beginning. What's your connection to Salamandra?
What the hell? It's a simple story. They found me some time ago, and the professor made me an offer I couldn't refuse. You know the kind. So will fuel your balls. I did what I had to do. It's funny. They remind me of Witchers. Never had a choice, with them or you. The Witchers made me a mutant. The professor made me a criminal. An outcast twice over. I escaped as soon as I could. They got nothing out of me. I didn't sell anyone out. And then I came here.
Kind of got an SMG with a scope.
I heard you're attempting to...
What?
So it's a submachine gun, but it has the best contract. It's a bit weaker than others, but it lets you basically aim from
both sides
a far way away.
I have no intention of pursuing it. And the job will fit your sainted legend.
It gives me advantage. So basically, it's like an assault rifle.
Don't flatter yourself.
Just
I have
a
only
little bit
contempt
weaker.
for people like you.
Don't digress.
My take? Cull one of the two sides.
The trade-off with the less damage compared to the other ones is worth the range.
I have the distinct...
How perceptive.
Because I'm getting up close, I'm going to use my pistol and my shotgun.
Wants Alvin. I don't know why, but he's important to them.
Sounds like a plan.
They sent me here to find him, but I have no intention
to. Refined element 0.
I just want to earn some arms and leave, for good.
So, you know nothing more about the attack on Kaer Morhen, about the stolen Witcher's formulae?
Not a thing.
Then I have just one request. Stay away from Alvin.
Yeah?
You mentioned a suit of armor.
You don't know the legend? I thought every little...
Tell me.
The legend, as legends do, tells of a great warrior.
Oh.
It's more boring than Dandelion's ballad about you, which is hardly possible. But it turns out our hero employed Witcher's fighting techniques while wearing armor. Was he a Witcher? Who knows?
Sounds interesting.
They called him Raven. He had connections to gnome inventors with superior technical knowledge. In their secret workshops beneath Mount Carmel,
You're no match
they
for
created
Commander
a suit of
Shepard.
armor both durable and light. Perfect for a witcher.
A legendary suit of armor. I should do some treasure hunting.
Good luck. I suspect Raven was buried in it, and I have long scoured cemeteries in hopes of finding it.
Know anyone who could tell me more about the armor?
The local blacksmith is an inventor and knows the legend. You could also try the elven handyman.
I'll do that.
You gotta be kidding me. Exogeny still exists.
Okay.
Know where I can find
I
the
hate that
friendly
corporation.
priest?
By the Lady of the Lake's altar on the shore. Sometimes the dragon worshippers drive him away, so wait for him. If it's not beneath you.
I can see. I can really tell your voice by Wolverine.
Okay.
You mentioned an imperfection in my defense.
Yes. You leave your groin open when you do a half spin. A beginner would notice. I even know why.
Care to tell me?
To do a half spin correctly,
Because the military
you
base has
both legs
bulletproof
in working
glass.
order. One of yours was crushed once.
Possibly.
So it goes. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Never make things easy, can you? Now let's loot ammunition. Thank you, Uncle Sucker.
Speak with him.
Alright then. 1,000 credits. Hey, that brings right. Yay!
Okay, we need to talk to Julian and to... Okay.
2,000. Well, here's the door. Well, at least you say Wyvern better than most bloody Americans. What?
It is Wyvern, right?
It's a Welsh word, so let's just say you're not going to be able to pronounce it properly. But Wyvern is the literal English translation. Like, you know, there's people try to say Wyvern. That's not right. Wyvern would be the closest English temporary. I don't get angry if people just use the English, closest English. I hate it when they use the wrong one. I like correcting people so their language is proper. It's not about me being smart, I just like people being proper.
You would prefer them to use the proper pronunciation.
Use a singularity! Yeah, you don't like my black hole gun, do you? Oh, I shot you in the dick. I'm the only one who thinks that would have hurt. Shot him in the head and the dick, and he went down.
Well, wouldn't you?
He shot him in the head. I'm gonna die. That's the alive and shooting into you. You're making sure you go down, buddy.
Shot in the head and the dick. Uh-huh. One of those is gonna make you go down. I feel like the dick would have, but anyway.
It's like, is that all you're shooting at? Is that all you got? No, shoots in the dick. Oh, come on. Why did that seem very, John Wick?
I'm not sure.
To shoot the guy in the dick and the head.
The placement of shadows is weird in this game. Like, they had his shadow, but not the boat's shadow. And I'm like, now they have the boat's shadow. Or reflection. But I feel like he wouldn't have, it wouldn't be a shadow, it would be his reflection that you'd see. But anyway, I'm not gonna fuck this. We're not gonna be all, oh look.
Yes?
Milady.
And I just got a mission for that. I just made 7,000 credits. That's jack crap, but I need to get, I still have 500,000 credits worth of upgrades to buy for my characters and shit. I've already fully upgraded the ship, because I know you have to do that or people die.
Sometimes I seek destiny.
Now I'm just getting the character upgrades.
Round a witcher. His path leads into a dark future, into
Oh, I
sadness
got a
and
private
pain.
message.
I wish to help him survive.
Okay, thank you, servers. You're actually useful to something.
Or Berengar. Speak with him, and may one of you take up Destiny's thread.
I'll speak to Baron.
Yes?
Milady.
The peace of my land has been disturbed.
I assume.
You assume correctly.
I'll tend to.
Who is in the right?
It's not about who's.
Then you must slay Dagon. To do so, bring me objects symbolizing harmony from both communities.
I'll return.
You will find clues on the nature of these objects on the stack.
I mean, most of the messages in this game are going to give me a lot of credits.
Must see Juliana. Persuade both to a compromise. Yay!
Who that did let you?
Oh, Basilisk. That hurt to say. Ow.
Basilisk?
Yeah.
That doesn't hurt to say Basilisk.
I don't know. My brain just didn't want it.
Basilisk?
Bear in mind, my family has a family history of needing speech pathology.
Pathology.
Speech pathology, meaning we needed speech therapy. I didn't, my sister did. But my sister's not the only one in my family who's needed it before. Because for some reason English is difficult.
Then learn Chinese.
No.
Chinese is harder to speak than English. If you grew up learning English, Asian languages are a bitch, and vice versa.
This monster, and I wasn't afeared at all.
Only fools.
Because it's so damn different, your brain just goes, water goes.
To kill some giant fish, not you. I want to be a witcher.
Do you think it's fun?
Ah crap,
Sure,
mercenaries.
I'm like you, not like Berengar.
And this is when we use our biotic powers.
They never grow ill.
We never get sick, but that costs us their pay.
I have a machine gun and I know how to use it.
It's not true that...
The thing with witches is they don't get...
They don't get sick, but they still hurt.
They're sterile.
Yeah.
They're sterile and their lifespan is a lot shorter. In exchange, they're basically superhuman.
It's not true that witchers are never afraid. Besides, none remain.
So if you're ever planning on having kids...
Too bad. That would be really
It sounds
nice.
like a good trade-off.
Sorry, Alvin.
Oh, that stinks.
It's also why they can be as promiscuous as they want.
Yeah. not worried that they're gonna end up having kids. Because, considering how much I've had Geralt talk.
Talk? I've heard a lot about talk.
You know I'm gonna hit you.
I don't know what they were doing, but all I know is they're gonna die.
I'm looking for... I think I know what you mean. I saw some nasty-looking Vodyanoi on the shore. Did they drive the... Well, I hope they haven't scared him off. Take care.
I'm having to look for one thing.
Paige and I had fun yesterday. We watched some Barbie movies, like the Nutcracker, because I actually love that movie.
Yeah.
It's actually, like, you can rag on the Barbie movies you want, but I don't think a lot of them are bad, but some of them are actually pretty good.
Oh yeah.
They hit and miss.
Same with any movie.
Help me! Help!
Boy, I'm kind of busy at the moment. I feel like, although killing any of the wildlife that's on that island of the Lady of the Lakes is a bad idea. But she doesn't save face by it. I just know that the actual Lady of the Lake would be kind of, pissed.
It depends on what... the real Lady of the Lake... Because when Merlin killed some of our animals, she asked why he was doing it. If you have a good reason for doing it, she's fine. But if you're just doing it for no real good reason, she gets pissed off.
Usually if it's like, oh, it's in self-defense, that might save you. Like, they attacked me.
Merlin had to kill some of the animals to make a cure for a deadly plague, and the Lady of the Lake was fine with him doing that. It basically, it has to be justifiable, like, the animals he would killing could only be found at the lake. So the only place he could actually get the cure was...
the lake. Ow.
Sounds legit.
Yeah. Goddesses don't speak to me.
Merlin had a
So
legitimate
what momentous news did the local goddess divulge?
She spoke about...
Destiny doesn't interest me. But if you want to play...
I don't know what happened here, but wait, I'm on an abandoned spaceship near a sun.
Subjected me to
This is a
some
fucking
tests.
horror movie waiting to
I
happen.
didn't even protest. Why?
And there's just blood everywhere, and there's no one
have
around.
Children, friends, a normal life.
I'm gonna die.
The witches robbed me of that chance. This is nothing new to you. Humans hate
How long
me.
do you think my
When they
character
see my
has
eyes, they
before the
blanch in
boogie
fear.
shows up?
And children. Tell me, what's the difference between your dear Camoran and a salamander lab?
I'm not here to tell you I'm any better than you.
Leave. The mere sight of you irks me. I'm beginning to doubt myself.
Stop bitching about trying to kill me, old man.
Let's see. She should pay, generally pay for it. He wanted to reverse what had been done.
Yeah.
Farewell.
It's gonna be me running back and forth.
Okay,
The fishman has come back. Those evil fish people finished eating from the lady's...
The Vodinoid priest has returned?
Paige,
I
can we just make it so our anniversary days is just us? Because I like that.
Yeah.
I don't mind being left out on your anniversary day.
No, it's just like, it's nice just having a day for us two every month.
Yeah.
We can just...
I'm actually in agreement of that.
Oh, it's fun watching that Barbie
What? Not cracking what's special to me because my sister got that.
Yeah.
I used to watch my sister and mother, so it's kind of special.
I think it's...
What the hell is that thing? Okay, this is some alien shit. I'm switching to the rocket launcher. You alien motherfucker.
Alien motherfucker?
Well, I feel like I'm the protagonist in the Aliens movie. Thank God my character is not a black guy. Does anyone remember that in the thing? Evolution? No, I saw that movie. The black guy dies first.
I remember.
There's no time. There's always time for Luke. It's heading for his testicles. Take my leg! Take my... I love the moment it starts going with nuts, he changes his tunes so fast, it's funny. You can't take my leg! Towards your testicles. Take my leg!
And I'm Geralt. Pleased to meet you.
So that's basically any man, though.
Speak your language.
Yep.
Yeah, men haven't built
Evidently. Let's
thing
talk.
to protect the testicles over anything else. Speak easy. Anyone who knows genetics knows why.
No speak. So I'm to pay tribute to the
males of any species, they automatically will protect one part of their body over everything else. Yeah, it still shows that we're just primal animals still. We're animals, but we're in this class of sapiens. People don't seem to understand. A lot of people don't seem to understand that we're still animals. We're just sapient.
The Lady of the Lake wants to help.
What?
The Lady of the Lake wishes the Vodyanoi to live in peace with humans. Killing their favorite cow wouldn't help.
I
can take
Some
care of
people
that
get so
too,
butthurt if you
but
call them
you'd
an
have to
animal.
give me something.
Big blood bovine, better idea. Yet
I'm not calling you primitive, I'm just calling you a fact of life. Evolutionary standpoint, you're an animal.
Let's see.
Come on, you stupid son of a bitches.
The golden calf.
One! Okay, let's avoid the heavy armored bastard. Shoot all the weaklings first. Holy shit! Guy took a grenade point blank in the face.
Wow.
That guy deserves a raise.
So I have to do 2 things. Okay, let's go.
So I'm switching to the assault gun.
Okay.
Just gonna mow you down.
I gotta go back to the lady. I gotta go back to the Lady of the Lake. And it should be Titania at this point. But we're gonna go with Lady of the Lake. Because in not all legends is Titania the Lady of the Lake.
In the Welsh one, which is where Merlin was basically Legends of Arthur were based, Lady of Lake is not Titania.
No, they're 2 people.
Yeah, I go with the Welsh one because it's the oldest one. When you look into legends, you always go with the oldest one.
Yeah.
And people get pissy with that because it can change the story. But it's the one that showed up first, so it's probably the one that's most credible.
Although it definitely just depends on the legend.
I'm just... Like, it's not getting at people believing what they want, it's about the legends, so I just always go with the one that comes first. By historical context, it's best to go with that one if you're trying for historical fact. Because that one will be the closest to the actual facts.
Alright, come here, naked lady.
Hey, that's what I said to you.
Yes.
What the hell is... Oh, shit. They've got mechs! Run!
Milady, are these what you...
Try again with...
Very well. Back to Julia.
Yes.
Baron.
Don't die like morons, that's your own problem.
If you say...
When the time comes, I shall... Yes?
Milady, you...
I expected...
Milady.
Try again.
Very well.
What? What are you laughing at?
Okay. I'm about to just look up what I need, so this takes less time.
Yeah, sometimes that is the only way.
On my way.
I just find it eerie that, like, Billy, you and I were talking about the freaking cast of the Barbie movie, and Barbie Morrow was one of them.
It's just a coincidence.
To me, it's eerie.
It's still a coincidence.
Yeah, an eerie one. Same thing with what True and I were talking about Linkin Park and talking about the lead singer and how pro getting, you know, mental health for help for depression he was, and I'm talking about all the good things, and all of a sudden the next day he's dead.
Commander Shepard!
And that one was eerie too. I was like, wait, what?
Shepard, one of the greatest badasses in the galaxy.
I was like, the freaking dude died. The day after I was talking about him. Damn.
That's not how you say damn, you say damn.
Okay.
You know, whenever I hear something repaired into substandard parts, I just think of a fucking duct tape and some bubble wrap.
I'll take...
Don't ask why, I just think of duct tape and bubble wrap. And it makes me laugh. This is the engine room. Already been here. No damn map ship. What's through the door of mystery? Nothing. Okay, not nothing. Nothing good.
Also, the Lady of the Lake is benevolent, but she doesn't give things away for free.
The other person getting shit free to was Merlin. That's because Merlin good boy. Because Merlin didn't do shit unless he actually... He'd only take life if it was absolutely necessary. And Merlin is considered the best wizard ever. Ooh. Look at that heavy skin weave. That's good.
Okay. I know what I need. This is a pain in the ass quest. I'm gonna say this just looking at it. I'm like, what am I gonna need? This, oh mother, why? I have to go to the Lady of the Lake, tell her, have her go, nope, that's not what I want. And then do this again. Okay.
Play errand boy.
I grabbed the wrong thing. Because I was like, I'm gonna look up what I need. I'm like, no, I can figure it out. We're gonna get in the boat where there's no reflection of the boat, really, and your shadow's off. Whatever. I forgot the escape button makes things go a lot fucking faster.
Yep.
Milady.
Try again.
Very well.
Cheryl, I'm gonna hit the hay now.
Alright, Kaiba, go to sleep. Have a good night.
You are stupid.
Alright, y'all behave.
No.
Screw the rules, I told you to behave. Goodbye.
We're gonna go back around to where that dude is.
it takes like 2 seconds to ship it to some.
I liked the barbecue rice. The nutcracker one is my favorite.
The Lady of... I can take care of the gold...
Oh, you want to go to the mass relay.
The gold bracelet. And now I need to go to Julian and get the figurine. But I gotta go to the end. Which means I have to... Murky Waters. That's a weird ass town name. Going this way.
I'm itching to eat. Your mother sucks dwarf.
Get.
The fuck?
Think so?
That is the will of the...
No, Witcher.
In that case, I'll need something...
Of course.
The alabaster...
Here it is. It would have fetched a fine...
Peace is more important. Between these, yes. Okay. So. You gotta see which of these gifts aren't gonna piss off the Lady of the Lake. At least she's not mad at me. Yeah, the only reason she gave Merlin anything is because Merlin didn't wish to use what he gave just for murdering.
Yes?
Milady, are these...
Indeed. Here. Pour a drop of my blood onto the altar. Challenge Dagon to a duel.
So...
Those things are terrifying looking. That thing's terrifying kill this thing and I don't... Not working.
you're telling the character to be smart, that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, well, I don't think I can hit this guy directly because I can't. I don't know if I can because every time I try to, it doesn't work. So I'm trying to hit these guys. That seems to be the only way I'm doing damage to him. But of course, he keeps going in frame. So every time I try to kill these guys, I actually end up trying to attack the other fucker instead. Oh, motherfucker! I just want this fucker to die. Die so I can be done. Stop trying to attack that guy and attack the one you can hit. Oh, motherfucking son of a bitch. Out of the way. Come on. You, this way. Oh my god! Can we fucking do this? Can you fucking die? Oh my god, can you, for the love of Jesus Christ, can you stop healing yourself?
The enemy is gonna heal itself.
The moment I don't want it to. Oh my god, can you stop healing yourself for 5 seconds so I can fucking murder you? I just want to kill the big one, but no, I can't do that. So I guess I have to kill this little fucking Pichu. Okay, you know what? You motherfucking big thing that I can't hit. Can you sit over there and die peacefully?
The enemy is never gonna die peacefully.
That took way too long.
Yes?
I killed Dagon.
In gratitude, I will part the curtain of mists, allowing you to recall something of your past abilities.
Thank you, milady.
Use my gift.
Milady, it seems I am
Destiny has brought you here. We must speak.
Naturally.
I am a goddess. You are the sword of destiny. Death has followed you for years. Accept this gift from the Lady of the Lake. It will help you fulfill your destiny.
What gift is that?
Kneel, Geralt of Rivia, White Wolf. You traveled a long path fraught with danger. You demonstrated courage and goodness. By divine power, I hereby knight you. Face your enemies without fear. Safeguard the helpless. Never lie, even if it means your death. That is your oath. Arise a knight. Destiny will give you no rest. A long road lies ahead. I see death and blood. I see frosty chaos. Take this sword as a sign of my favor. Once the blade of a great warrior, it lay in the depths for ages, awaiting your arrival.
Milady.
Shh, Witcher. It matters not if you believe in destiny. With the blade I present you, you will complete your mission.
Thank you, milady.
Go, White Wolf, and do what must be done. May you fulfill your destiny.
Gift.
anger?
I betrayed Kier Moran's location to the Salamandra leader. Then I helped them with their research. I was hunting the beast in the outskirts of Vizima when they captured me. I escaped and ran into Kalkstein, accepting his offer to open the tower in the swamp. That's when they nabbed me again. They weren't as nice the second time around. Finding Alvin, bringing him to them, was the only way I could save my skin.
Why are you telling me this?
I wanted to tell you to your face. See that famous icy glare of yours?
I don't intend to judge you.
Does that mean you understand?
Okay.
You don't condemn me?
I can't condone your...
Meaning?
Do what you think is right.
Take this. We'll meet again.
I'm okay. I'm just... I got annoyed very quickly.
I have a job I need to finish. Come with me if you like.
Love you too.
What?
What I can do though, since I'll have that space under the table, the table I'm going to use as a desk, is I can put some of my drawers under.
Geralt of Rivia, I've oft heard of your death.
Forgive me, but I don't think I've ever heard of yours.
White Rayla. What brings you here, Witcher?
Slaying monsters. Nothing unusual.
Have you seen a unit of elves in the area?
No, no units.
Watch what you say. You're hardly untouchable. If I discover you working with the Zioreturns...
Threatening me?
No. Merely helping you to avoid a serious error whose consequences might prove too dire for you to handle.
You watch your step too. I'm not some emaciated elf. I can defend myself.
I don't doubt it. Know that Vizima is burning. Non-humans have turned it into a war zone. Those poor starving elves are murdering humans by the dozen. My orders are to halt the unit to Ruvialep Shahil commands, and I won't have you getting in my way. They're cowering in the village and have taken hostages. We'll attack soon.
I'll talk to the elves. Maybe they'll listen to reason.
Siegfried vouched for you, so I'll give you a chance. Your intervention at the bank prevented the Zioreturns from gaining gold to buy arms and provisions. Though weak, I doubt they'll heed you. But you never know. Promise them a fair trial if they lay down their arms.
I'll try to persuade them. Wait until I return.
You have my word.
Bitch! Nobody tells me what to do, bitch.
The eternal fire speaks through the Grand Master.
I negotiate. Nothing to say. Care to try? Come now, before I decide you're a grumpy boob and a...
Grumpy boob. Dimwit. 'Cause I don't feel the need to talk incessantly. I may not be the most talkative, but a grumpy boob and a dimwit? That's harsh.
Well, you're... Take care.
Okay, now this quest is telling me to go back. I think the game got stuck, so that's why it's telling me to go do that quest, but I can't do that quest because I already completed the quest. Okay. So I traveled here for no reason. I think I'm finally gonna put up some of the things I should have put up a while ago on the walls. I think they actually look nicer.
As White Rayla's adjutant, I would like a word with you, Witcher.
I spoke to Rayla. Heard enough for today.
Rayla is an excellent officer and truly detests non-humans. Perfect to lead this mission.
But let me guess. Though she's a mercenary, she has her honor and keeps her word. Yet she's prepared to avert a massacre of civilians, even if that means the elves will escape.
We foiled the robbery at Vivaldi's bank, and the Scoia'tael are weakened. We can afford the best mercenaries, yet we cannot trust Rayla as we trust you.
Looking to recruit me? Am I to stand with Rayla and kill the elves before they murder the hostages? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't just walk.
I'll put it in your terms. Monsters infest the village, hunt its inhabitants. They are destitute and hungry, and all the more dangerous for that. Stand with Rayla, Witcher, with the Order, against these monsters.
Why would I do that? For some of Vivaldi's gold?
No, to support a just cause and prevent a massacre like that in the outskirts, and to save your friends from ravenous beasts.
Geralt?
Dandelion.
Teruviel's elves have taken hostages in the village. What do we do?
I spoke with Rayla. She's leading the Knights of the Order.
Geralt. Alvin's one of the hostages.
I know. I'll try negotiating with them.
All right. I'll keep a lookout behind the village mayor's house. When you're ready, come tell me what to do.
I need to talk to White Rayla and Teruviel. Somehow I doubt this will be easy.
You'll manage. See you.
a dump.
My regards, Mr. Witcher.
What a dump.
Yes?
You alright?
No. I feel strange. I can...
Do you have the necklace?
Yes. I wear it all the time. I don't want to hear them. Geralt, why are the elves doing this?
No. They're fighting for freedom, but this isn't the way to do it.
They've lost their lofty, beautiful veneer. One can clearly see the deep hatred they hold for humans.
I'll remember that, Geralt. Something bad is about to happen. I can feel it.
I've got to talk to Teruviel. Stay here.
Idleness tires me.
When will this end?
Why stay and rot here?
Wouldn't mind a bite.
How are you doing?
Idleness tires me.
Geralt?
Wait here.
Idleness tires me.
Damn 'em.
We'll die with dignity, spitting in
Take
the
no
face of
pity on
humans.
Death frightens me not. Liberty or the grave.
Spare my life, Master Elf. I've done
Spare
your
us,
kind
we
no
beg
harm.
you.
Patience.
They name us squirrels for the
We'll all
tails on our
die.
caps.
I'm afraid we might not leave this town alive. Idleness tires me.
I fear these elves will murder us all.
Save us, Master Geralt.
Monsters.
Geralt, why have you come?
I've come to prevent a massacre.
There will be no massacre if they let us depart.
You could have left the children.
In faith I could not. White Rayla stands on that shore. Several peasant corpses made no impression on her. The children halted her advance.
White Rayla wants you.
You take me for a fool, Witcher. White Rayla exacts only one punishment, death. The unit from Vizima spoke of you. Why should I trust you?
Release the peasants, then you can kill each other as you please.
I shall release no one. Try any of your tricks and these Dwan will die. And tell that singer to cease lurking behind the house before someone puts an arrow in his arse.
What a dump.
Geralt?
Dandelion.
Scoia'tael on one side, the Order on the other, and us on...
One should never negotiate with terrorists. Negotiation leads to concessions. Concessions are a victory for terror. Folks become fearful, uncertain. I chose the lesser evil. The bank's new owners were grateful for the Order's intervention. They agreed to support the crusade against non-humans. We won't need to wait long to see the results.
Geralt, what now? Leaving's not an option. You'd make enemies of both the Order and the non-humans.
I'm not worried about that. I'd rather save Alvin, but if I go, there could be a massacre, and I have friends to think about.
Witcher, this feels like a pivotal moment. What you do will have consequences. So do we grab Alvin and leave them to it?
No, I intend to help the knights.
Don't get involved, Geralt. Nothing good ever comes of it.
I've decided. Care to help?
Sure.
I want to get Alvin out of here. I can't allow him to be harmed in any way.
The little one has come to love you as a son loves a father. We do not kill children. Take him with you.
Hello, Joe.
It's a trap! They're attacking!
Didn't want to do this.
Alvin, no!
Are you kidding me? And I don't know where this thing saved last, so I guess I'm done for the night. Good night, everyone.